Alright, moving on here. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I really don't show interest in this. Not because I'm not a fan of Animal Crossing, even though I've never really give Animal Crossing a try. I've played the game, but I can't say I really gave it a try, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, figure it out. But bringing Amiibo into Animal Crossing, I mean, it just makes sense. They're going to take all their big franchises and they're going to try and convert Amiibos to it. I mean, they did it with just Mario stuff. Smash Brothers has it. Skylanders is the one who started it all. Wow, I'm congested. And at the same time, this game, it's like a knockoff of Mario Party. And you know what? That kind of looks like fun. I mean, I like Mario Party games, and maybe this is the one game that takes it down a peg from me wanting to not be friends with anybody anymore after I play Mario Party and lose all the fucking time. Mario Luigi Paper Jam. It's another Mario RPG. This is where it's things like these that make me wonder why people are upset with Nintendo. They're releasing new games. They may not be the games you want to see, but they're releasing new games. And you know what? This game looks fucking good. It's actually a merge of two Mario RPG games that they've been making. I don't see why you're fucking in a tiffy. I don't see why you have to go in the corner and angry masturbate because Nintendo didn't release enough stuff. They're releasing shit. Shit that you haven't even heard of yet. It just got announced at E3. I don't understand these people. They're not making any sense. And you know what? Fucking get upset. Don't buy Nintendo products. Nintendo isn't going anywhere. They're the ones that... Okay, I was about to say something wrong, but they're the biggest company that's still around today that helped started the video game industry. Because they didn't start it. There was Atari, there was all sorts of other shit. The Vectrex was fucking... yeah. Anyway, so... Mario... Luigi Paper Jam. It looks like fucking fun. I actually really enjoy... I'm still playing Bowser's Inside Story. I don't know why I haven't gotten through it yet. Maybe that's just because I don't have time to play any games right now. Actually, the only time I have to video games is to test the ones that I keep picking up, which I need to take a step back. I need to make sure that these games work, and then I need to freaking actually play through a couple of them so I don't feel so fucking backlogged. But this game looks like fun. I can't wait. This might be a game that I pick up the day it comes out, if I have the money at the time. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. It's a Mario Tennis game. You can't really complain about Mario Tennis. I understand the people that do. It's another Mario Tennis game. When are they going to stop making them? Here's the thing I don't like about that statement. If this was Just Dance, if this was Rock Band or Guitar Hero, all these big franchises that came together, made these games, and there's literally 2 of them made a year. That's different. Mario Tennis, not so much. They have the one for the 64, they have one for the GameCube, they have one for the Wii, and now there's going to be one for the Wii U. It looks like fun. It actually looks like a fun game. That's something that it brings a point to mind. I really believe that these people that are upset with Nintendo over E3 is because they keep releasing similar games, and they're releasing games that actually look fun. And it's not that they don't want to have fun. It's just that the idea of fun in Nintendo's eyes is more or less kid-based. And it's because they always go to the demographic of advertising for kids. They're not releasing mature games. And you know what? That doesn't necessarily not bother me. I mean, Bayonetta 2 that came out on the Wii U, that looks freaking badass, and people are excited about that. But I really feel like that these people who are upset with Nintendo, they're like, that's the only game that they have on the Wii U. It's like, honestly, go buy a PS4 then. Go buy an Xbox One. I don't know why I'd do that, but go buy a PS4. PS4. Go buy a PS4. Go buy a PS4. I mean, if you want mature games, like, literally more mature games than you can friggin' shove down your throat and shit out your butt, go buy a PS4. You can go and do that. I understand it that if you love Nintendo, you want them to release a couple mature games. They're gonna do it. regardless if it's at a time that you agree with and want, they're gonna do it though. They have some games coming out. I mean, they weren't released at E3, they weren't announced, but they're coming out of the woodwork now. These people, they're just fucking ridiculous. And I said I wouldn't get upset, and I'm obviously fucking... Next topic. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, though. That looks like a fun game. It's a Mario Tennis game. There's nothing more to be said. And I'm going to try and blow through the rest of these, because there's actually quite a few still. I'm seeing Near New Project, I think is how you pronounce it. I know nothing about this. I saw it. It looks nice. It looks good. That's all I can tell you, though. Project Setsuna, something I don't fucking know. But that also looks good. And like I said, I'm really going to blow through these because I don't know much about these games. I mean, I saw they look fucking well done graphically and everything. But that's pretty much all I can say about them right now. Super Mario Maker, fuck yeah. I think this is going to be great. And this was another one that I think certain people got really pissy about. I wanted a Mario game, not a game where I have to make my own levels. I think these are the misinformed people. They read something, they see something, they immediately see what they want to see, and then they like to start drama and bullshit. That's what it comes off to me. Super Mario Maker. You have the original Mario, Mario 3, Mario World, and Mario for the Wii U. Everything that encompasses a game from those 4 games combined into one, and you can make your own level using it. Fuck yeah, this is going to be cool. And the best part is with all the capabilities of getting on the internet, hey puppies, behave. With all the capabilities of using the internet, you can make levels, and then you can go online, and you can fucking post them, and have people play them, and see who gets by, who gets through them, and who doesn't. And better yet than that, you could also be one of those guys on the other end and say, I want to fucking play a new Mario level. Just go right on to Super Mario Maker, see all these insane fuck levels these people are making, and test your limits, and test your abilities forever. Because this is going to be the shit. This is going to be awesome. I saw the Nintendo World Championships. I think that's going to be a video I'm going to talk about. I thought it was really cool. So fucking... the people at the, I believe it was Nintendo Treehouse, made 4 different levels for the World Championship. And they look fucking cool, and they look difficult and hard as shit. Very intimidating at first glance, at least at first glance. And it just sounds fucking awesome. You're chewing on a bottle. Hi. You're making noise! I'm gonna hold on to this one. This one's being a troublemaker. So yeah, fucking, you can have these levels all made for you even. So there's all these people that are like, oh, this game's gonna suck because you have to make all these levels in order to play a game. I just want someone to fucking make the levels for me. Pause that. Go on the internet. You're gonna see levels already made. You could basically have a fucking Mario game that you're never gonna get sick of because the levels are always gonna be different right there on the internet. That's fucking awesome. Why are you complaining? Why are you being a little bitch? Fucking just read some facts. That is it, right there. Every single time you hop onto that internet, there's going to be fucking new levels to play, especially if you get it within that first week. I'm telling you, you wait a day after that game is released, and there's going to be like 100 fucking levels, bare minimum. It's going to be fucking sweet. That's a game that I'm looking to buy the first day it comes out, right next to Star Fox Zero. I'm going to buy them on the same fucking day. Unless they don't come out at the same time. If they don't come out at the same time, I'm going to fucking buy the one that I want right now. Because I want them right now. Right fucking now. So, Super Mario Maker. That's just going to be fucking awesome. Now, we're going to move over to some of the digital stuff they were talking about. I'm mainly only going to talk about 2 topics. Like I said, if I missed anything, leave it down below. I'll make a video for it. But Smash Bros. DLC. This is something that bothered me a little bit. And I'm only going to say that it bothered me because I guess at first I was just kind of upset about the whole, the brand new character they brought back in, Ryu. It's not a bad idea. And honestly, it makes sense. It makes sense to bring Ryu in. Basically, bring everybody from any sort of fighting franchise and let's have the ultimate brawl of all time. At the same time, I would have loved to see someone else. There's the one character I can never talk about on here. Actually, two, because there's two from that I wish I could bring up. But I feel like if I throw it up on here, my career as a YouTuber would be destroyed because they'd have all my shit taken down. So, but anyway, I mean, King K. Rool from Rare, I think we all knew that wasn't going to happen, though, seeing as how Rare is not on the best of terms with Nintendo. And now they have that 30 games for $30 being released on the Xbox One, which I think is really cool. And I'm not going to lie, that actually makes me think about wanting to buy an Xbox One. But then I look at the PS4 and I'm just like, I can get more for my money with them. So, but then you have all those awesome extra characters that you get. Like, I believe Lucas was one of them. He's coming back to Smash. I was never a fan of playing him, but there's a lot of people that apparently are. So, now we got Lucas back. And Roy, I was a fan of Roy. I liked playing as Roy. I mean, he wasn't the best in Melee, but apparently he's been toned up a little bit. So, I definitely want to give him a shot. Then we have new stages. They brought Kirby's Dream Land stage back on. That's nostalgia for me right there. I thought that was really cool. And then they brought some other things, like you could play as more Mii fighters, and one of them happens to be a Tekken one, so there we brought Tekken back into it too. That was kind of cool. I can't think of anyone else. There's quite a few. There's some other stuff I'm missing, and I'm only drawing a blank because it's still morning, and I'm focused. I really need to go to work eventually. But we're going to skip right on to the last thing right now. Earthbound Beginnings. I think everyone lost their shit when this was announced. And the thing was, and I think this is another thing that adds to the frustration. This adds also to the frustration of all this, is Earthbound Beginnings, we had just heard about it, not at E3 though. We heard about it the day before. So going into E3, these people already knew Earthbound Beginnings was coming out. But then they bring it up on the screen for the E3 Digital Conference. Again, it comes up. And I think the thing that upsets people is that why would you release it the day before and say, hey, it's going to be available online, when you could have waited until the conference and it would have been a big, massive uprising and cheers. People are just sore about the subject of Nintendo right now. I understand it, but at the same time, grow the fuck up. We're all adults here, except for the kids playing these games. We're all adults here. You don't have to get upset about E3. E3 is not the end-all be-all. If everyone could just remember that phrase, not the end-all be-all for video games, and not the end-all be-all for a certain franchise or a certain company. As long as you just keep that in mind. I haven't even talked anything about Earthbound, but this is, the Earthbound Beginnings is the whole, the prequel, I believe, basically. And it looks good. It looks like the original Earthbound. I actually had never played Earthbound, but it looks like an interesting and cool idea. Basically taking real-world life things. You're as Ness, you got your nice little baseball bat to bat the shit out of things. But it's just kind of funny and cool because, I mean, like Earthbound, you fight like teachers, or I think you fight teachers, but you fight like, you know, real life problems. You fight worms or fucking birds or something. Knock them out with your baseball bat. I always thought the idea of Earthbound was really cool, but not for $250 on eBay plus shipping cool. But Earthbound Beginnings is getting a digital release. Oh, this puppy don't want to be held anymore. So, I think it's all cool. Earthbound Beginnings getting a digital release on the Wii U, and I think maybe the 3DS. I actually don't know that for a fact. But this is going to be great. E3 Nintendo conference. Honestly, it was a good for me. I actually really enjoyed it. I do wish that there were a couple other games released. I wish there was an update on the Zelda, but all that tells me, and this is something I definitely need to talk about before I go, the fact that they didn't mention anything about the new Zelda for the Wii U does not mean that they're going to release it for the next system. And I know that for a fact, because all you people who think that it is, you're just jumping the gun. You're just too antsy. You really want this game to be released. But you know what? Take Assassin's Creed and let that be an example to you. Ubisoft is fucking a moron for releasing like Assassin's Creed Unity when they had all these glitches and bugs. Yeah, you can fix it later, but when you buy a $60 fucking game plus tax, you don't want that game to have any fucking thing wrong with it when you pop it into your system. And the fact that you thought, oh, we're just going to release it because it's the holidays and we just need to fucking make money. I want some money. Ah! Fucking, you guys are idiots. You just lost, like, a small chunk of fan base. I mean, honestly, I was never big into the Assassin's Creed series. I did play them. I had fun with them. But the thing is I was never big into it. And then you release some garbage like this and go, oh, we just need to make some money. Ha, 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 ha. Give me all that money. Money. You know what? You're a fucking moron because now you just lost people. Because you released a game for $60 fucking dollars, made them pay you the money, and now you have to fucking fix everything that's wrong with the game. Nobody's fucking playing Assassin's Creed Unity. I can tell you that right now. There is a very few limited amount of people that are still playing that game. They've moved on. So that game's not going to make any more money for you. Good job. We're going to fucking end this because I can't freaking take this anymore. But last thing, we were still talking about Zelda. That is why it's not released yet. That is why they're not talking about it yet. Because they are not stupid. Nintendo is not Ubisoft. They're not going to release something that isn't ready. You're probably going to have some DLC for the new Zelda when it comes out on the Wii U. And yes, it's going to come out on the Wii U. I know it's going to come out on the Wii U. But you're not going to have a DLC. That's not... No, I'm sorry. You're not going to have any glitch problems or anything with it. They know what they're doing. They're going to put out something that you're going to fucking love, and you're going to spend hours on. An open world? A game like that takes time. Look at fucking Skyrim. People have been waiting years. Like, more years than any normal game for Skyrim. Skyrim turned out to be fucking awesome, by the way. Nintendo knows their shit. They're going to do the same thing. We're going to end this right now because fucking this video is way too long. Peace out, Cub Scouts.